everybody, I am the Lazy Kiwi and welcome to another building video. Today we are back in San Myshuno with another apartment build, but this one is a little bit more special given that this one is for my Barbie Legacy. Now if you've not seen my Barbie Legacy, we are very fastly approaching Generation 3, so I am currently like a really busy lady, so I decided to build her apartment a little bit in advance. So our next heir is called Odette, and this is going to be the Pet Vet Barbie generation, so she is very much going to need to be like into animals and have a bunch of pets herself, as well as have a vet, of course. So I wanted this apartment to have a lot of different things for animals to do, so like a lot of things for the pets to play with, as well as a few other things. Like I have a mod or custom content basically that allows me to have a leopard gecko, chameleon, those types of pets. So we have a chameleon in this house, as well as crow that came with the newest expansion. I've never played with it before, so I'm really curious about that, so I definitely wanted to add that into this household. And yeah, so for context, the sim currently has a very I wouldn't say emo, I don't know what to call it really, like almost emo, goth, grunge style. I do not know what to call it, but there's a lot of like black incorporated to her outfit. So this apartment is very much not that. This apartment is bright, it's like very nature-esque, there's lots of greens in here as well, and I wanted this to be almost an homage to her future self. So she is of course still gonna have her almost alternative style, but her house is going to be much brighter and comforting, if that makes sense. I don't know, I just wanted something very cozy for her first apartment. Also, maybe her mom played a little bit into what she would have for her apartment, because let's be real, she's getting the money for this apartment from her very rich mother, you know? So that's kind of what I was thinking for this. But yeah, I don't know, I really love how this turned out, and I cannot wait to start playing in this apartment, because if you know me, you know that I love playing in apartments in The Sims. It just feels so fun, like it feels so like close-knit to your neighbors. There's like a lot going on in the spaces below the apartments, like all of the events and stuff. So I really like living in apartments in The Sims. I so wish that they would bring out more apartments like the ones in City Living. Like, please, just like at least 1 or 2 more worlds, I'd be happy, you know? So even just if it's a few apartments, like just 2 buildings in a world, because you know, that's kind of realistic. I don't know, I just really want more apartments, okay? I love them so much. But yeah, for this one, I wanted it to be very like open floor plan, almost a lot of natural lighting, and you'll see with some of the windows I put in, they are opened, and some of you might be concerned given the fact that, you know, there's a cat and dogs living here, and having such like ginormous open windows could be a hazard, but luckily this is The Sims, so nothing is ever gonna happen, okay? But yeah, realistically, I just really wanted the big, nice open windows, so I did not think about realistic and like logistics and stuff, you know. So the kitchen for this house is my absolute favorite part. I did spend the most time in the kitchen and I love how it turned out, but sometimes I get mad at myself because I spend so much time on one part of the house, and then when I do the rest of it, I'm already overbuilding. So this is what happened for this one as well. I spent so much time cluttering the kitchen, putting in so many details, and then for the rest of the house, I was so over cluttering already that I didn't want to do it. Not to mention, I don't want this house to be too expensive, because yes, her mother is paying for it, but her mother is also going to give her a vet, and we still have to build the vet, and I do not want to give this one sim all of the money that we've made for the previous heir, you know. So I still want to kind of have a budget for this. Of course, not like a real big budget, like only 50k, because I feel like this apartment alone is over 50k. I think it's around 80k maybe, if I have to guess, you know, and that's a lot. That is really a lot of money for one little single bedroom apartment, you know. But I don't know, I feel like this whole apartment has a lot of CC in it, and like appliances and stuff that cost quite a lot of money, like the TV and stuff. So I don't know, I feel like that's kind of where all of the money came from for the total amount that we used for this. But yeah, I don't know, I had trouble with today's layout. It was so difficult for me to think of where to put things, so I had to cut out quite a few things for this, because my goodness, did I not make up my mind. I placed something, then deleted it and placed it somewhere else, and then redid all of it and placed it exactly where I had it before, and then just repeated that process over and over again until I was happy with it. So yeah, I don't know, today was really a struggle for me. I really did not know exactly where I wanted to go with this, but I knew that I wanted the pet vet type thingamabob. What do you call it? The vet surgery table thing? Not the surgery one, the lab one, where you kind of make potions. I can't remember what it's called. You know what I'm talking about. I definitely wanted that. That's what we're placing right now. So that was a must in this house for me, especially given that it's gonna be Pet Vet Barbie. She's gonna have to, like, you know, train and hone in on her skills. I don't know, like, you know, work for it, girl. But yeah, I don't know, this apartment in general doesn't have a very, very specific style, I would say. There's a lot of this and a lot of that in a lot of places in this house, and I quite like that. I feel like, especially for the sim, Odette, that we're playing with, she doesn't have her life completely together. She doesn't know exactly what she loves. She's just about to get into young adulthood, so I feel like for her apartment, she's going to just put everything she likes everywhere. If it doesn't match with something else, it's not gonna bother her too much. She's not a very, very aesthetic person, you know, so for her, if she likes it, she's gonna get it and put it somewhere. And again, like I said, I feel like her mom had a lot of influence on this house, so even if she doesn't like it, it's in the house, because yeah, Mama Bear with all the money, you know, she's gonna make decisions for her kid. And maybe eventually, this is the goal, at least eventually, we're going to move out of this apartment again to a much bigger space to now, you know, have kids and stuff. This is a legacy. We have to have children for this sim. We have to move out eventually, because there is no space in here for kids. But I feel like this is a pretty good, like, starter into her vet career and her future love life and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like, yes, they might not live here for an extremely long time, but at least until she has a baby, and maybe even when she does and the baby is still like an infant and stuff, they can live here. Although even an infant, it's going to be a little bit difficult with this house. But yeah, I don't know, I really, really love how this turned out. Definitely do let me know what you guys think about the apartment. I cut out one singular bathroom for this, because there was not really that much going on in the bathrooms, you know. But yeah, that is basically everything for today. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel, as it really does help me out. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's build, definitely let me know what else you guys would like to see me build in the future. The next build I'm gonna do is definitely going to be a vet, because I mean, we're gonna have to build that for this legacy as well. But I have been really enjoying building again. It's again one of my building moods. But as I've mentioned in the past, of course, I will not be uploading this Friday or the week of Christmas, so do not wait for a video on those days, as I will be taking a little break as my sister has her wedding this weekend, and Christmas is Christmas. I'm just gonna take a bit of time to myself then. But yeah, I feel like I'm rambling after I've already started my outro, so sorry for that, besties, but there will also be screenshots straight after this, so if I did miss anything in this video, it will be in the screenshots. But anyway, let me just say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
It's been a while, but I just can't seem to stay away. You always seem to make me smile, and I just want to stay a while because I love you.